How powerful are Ms Marvel's bangles? And with her prominent appearance in The Marvels, played by Iman Vellani, how were her bangles cluing on future setups for future events in the MCU, in Kang Dynasty, and in Secret Wars? I uploaded a video months ago speculating on how her bangles and Shang-Chi's 10 rings could be connected to a force outside the universe of the MCU. The outside influence I speculated in that video was of course Kang the Conqueror, or at least a variant of his. Now there are new reports and hints given by the cast and crew of the upcoming The Marvels film coming out in November on the influences of Ms Marvel and her mysterious but very powerful bangles. In an interview with Total Film magazine, filmmakers on The Marvels doubled down on a rumor about Ms Marvel's power unlocking bangles, ushering in a key plot point in Avengers Kang Dynasty and in Secret Wars. The Marvels producer, Mary Lavanos, speaks on the influence of Ms Marvel's bangles in the future of the MCU in the following quote. In Ms Marvel, we learned that the bangle, paired with some other form of power, can force a temporary hole in space and time to lead to somewhere else. With the power of both bangles, more is definitely possible, and we see the culmination of that over the course of this movie. It definitely leads to plentiful opportunities for the future of the MCU, whatever the Avengers and Secret Wars teams may want to do with them. Bangles are in fact calling out to a powerful force from somewhere other than Earth 616. I believe that the bangles and Shang-Chi's rings are calling out to either the Council of Kangs or some other being. The Council of Kangs makes sense in the short term with the Avengers Kang Dynasty years on the horizon. Producer on The Marvels, Mary Lavanos, clarified that she is not actually in the full know on the plans for Avengers 5 and 6 during the same interview. That's a question for Kevin Feige. I have a lot of thoughts, but I actually have no idea what they're going to do in the Avengers movies. I do know that those guys who are doing that watch the films, see what we're doing. I have things I really want to happen, but I'm not sure. I believe Lavanos when she says she's not in the full know about the plans for Avengers Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars. Two reasons are because of A, this ongoing SAG-AFTRA strikes and delayed productions, and B, the second is the evolving plans for Secret Wars specifically. It was already heavily hinted at for months that Secret Wars would have to be split into two halves. A chaotic multiverse collapse requires a big three-part epic tale in my opinion, and starting with Kang Dynasty. If Marvel Studios really wants to draw out a good multiverse adventure for not just the MCU characters, but for the Marvel film canon up to this point, I think a two-parter just makes sense. Bringing back older Fox Universe characters and Sony-based characters along with MCU legends deserves a long and phased-out journey. As for the Marvels, the film gives fans more cosmic forces that should cause fractions within the multiverse. Lavanos returns with comments on the plot of The Marvels during the same interview and states the following. The plot of The Marvels deals with some fluctuations in time and space, and there's definite danger afoot that could affect the multiverse. Where it all leads to is a bit of a spoiler, and exactly how it all pan out in an Avengers movie is currently being figured out right now, but we're definitely ending our characters in places that allow for plentiful opportunities. Hey movie lovers, welcome to Real Talk Movies, your next destination for all things cinema. If you're a big film fanatic like me, smash that like button and hit subscribe. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on future discussions, in-depth reviews, and analysis on all things related to film. Now, back to the video. The bangles, I believe, cause some sort of transportation for outside universes into the Earth 616 universe. Specifically, I think Kamala's bangles could teleport someone like Kang the Conqueror to Earth 616. I think her bangles and Shang-Chi's 10 rings will be a massive connection that leads us to the events of Kang Dynasty coming out on May 1st, 2026. Shang-Chi could appear in a post-credit scene during The Marvels and need a chat with Kamala Khan about their mystical weapons. The objects they hold play a pivotal role in Avengers 5. Jonathan Hickman's 2015 Secret Wars comic dealt with what would happen if every multiverse converged into one. Transportation of objects, people, and full societies across dimensions. So the bangles and 10 rings could play as those multiversal objects that tie across realities and dimension. I'm just speculating at this point, but what do you all think? How big of a role do you see Ms Marvel play in the upcoming film, The Marvels? How big of a role do you see Ms Marvel play in the upcoming team-up film with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel and Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau? Will the bangles reveal a quick clue during the film into the upcoming Avengers 5 film? And do you think that her bangles will play a big role in this movie on hinting clues for future Avengers movies? Share all those thoughts down below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.